for Mahu Serrano. Heading towards the ball, it's 32, Mahu Serrano, the sophomore defender out of Quito, Ecuador.
First team all-conference selection. Coaches will normally want their best penalty kick takers to shoot early, guaranteeing them a chance to convert.
This is a player who's first at practice, last to leave, watches film, does everything well. I'd imagine penalties is on that list. Here we go. Serrano with the first shot, and it's saved. Ayano Kurosawa denies.
We got a flag up.
We do have a flag up. She was off the line just a moment early.
Oh, I disagree with that strongly. We just saw the replay.
And it's going to be that kind of officiating, Matt. And so the goalkeepers have got to know that now. They are going to call that. And what an emotional moment. Now Serrano with double the pressure. She's just missed. She fires again and scores. So wow, what a swing.
So it's like a do-over. So Bellevue on their first kick taker converts on a second attempt.
And a heartbreaker for Ayano Kurosawa.
Mike Giuliano is breathing down the center official's neck all the way from the sideline.
I cannot believe that.
Kurosawa is still talking to the linesman that called her leaving early, trying to get an explanation.
We'll see what she did. She backed up and then went forward. But we'll see. Here comes the kick. Lining up. Fires. And finished into the corner. Perfect penalty.
Nice job, Pernilla Westergren. Where's the captain's band? First kick taker instills confidence in the Grizzlies here. Got to put the drama behind you, Jack. I know the nerves are rattled already when you get a big save like that and then a call that reverses it. Nice job by Pernilla in that pressure-packed situation to say, hey, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's take this kick, tie things up at 1.
Alessia Riccardi will be happy with what she did, though. She made a good dive on that ball and forced Westergren to put it into the side netting. Here we go. For Bellevue, it is Mia Hurt on this penalty. She scored the goal earlier. She has a rocket of a right foot. Fires, scores. With heat down into that bottom left corner.
Whatever it's worth, Kurosawa has guessed twice and guessed both right times. Both guessed correctly both times.
Here we go, next taker. This is Aurora Miglio. The senior from Dalmine, Italy. The transfer from Bruton Parker. Lines up, fires, scores off the hands of Riccardi.
Went with the off-speed pitch right down the middle there. Riccardi able to get that trail paw up, just get a piece of it, but had enough pace on it to get in the back of the net.
She put just enough height on it that Riccardi, who went low, could not make that save. Here we go, next taker for Bellevue. The pressure continues to mount. You're feeling it every time you walk up right here. Kurosawa standing over the penalty. An interesting spot to be.
She might be the third penalty kick taker, and she might be a little bit confused on the order.
For Bellevue. Bailey Tex. Lines up, fires, finds the top corner. Cool, calm, collected. Scores.
And it is going to be Kurosawa, the third kick taker for the Grizzlies.
And the goalkeeper taking the penalties. Always an interesting decision as goalkeepers tend to lean back when they kick goal kicks. Now, they also have the advantage of knowing how a goalkeeper thinks. Here's Kurosawa. She lines up. She fires. She scores into the bottom corner.
Right on top of the turf.
Perfect. The worry with goalkeepers like Ederson in the Community Shield final is firing it over the bar. Kurosawa keeps her head over it, puts it in the bottom corner. Now for Bellevue, this pressure is mounting, Matt.
Yep.
It's 3-3. You're starting to feel it. You know if I miss, that could be it.
Yeah, dreaded miss here could cost you a championship and a chance to go to the national tournament.
And another player now coming up for Bellevue. What's going through her mind? Where will Kurosawa go? Lines up. Misses it off the post. Georgia Gwinnett advantage.
First miss, first blank.
The shot comes off the bar. Kurosawa had a good dive on it. But the Bruin lines it up.
I love this moment
and hits
here.
The post.
There's something about walking alone 60 yards, right? Well, that ball ricochets off the bar, and it goes almost all the way back to midfield. So it gives Grace Clark. This sounds really elementary. She gets the ball in her hands. It's just something to hold. It's something to change the energy to, try to shake off some of the nerves. And so now she gets to walk with the ball here and spot this up. I love the energy right now for Grace Clark.
Grace Clark is as confident as all get out. You saw her walk up here. Left-footed shot. Here we go. Fires up into the top part of the goal, and it is in for the Grizzlies. Advantage GGC.
So now
a save here ends the match.
Now it's do or die for Bellevue. You have to convert this. A miss or a save, the CAC Championship will stay in Lawrenceville.
Here we go. You hear the noise coming from the GGC faithful and from the bench. Coming up to shoot, number 13, Lily Hooms, the defender from Bournemouth, England. Transfer from Division I Murray State. The nerves mount.
I love the mind games by Kurosawa.
Kurosawa points. Jumping around, dancing in the goal. Hooms steps to it, fires, scores in the top corner with a rifle.
What a finish there.
And it does not get much better than that. Here we go for the Grizzlies. Number 17, Tilda Engholm, the senior. We talked about her earlier. Her involvement has been up and down this year, but here we go. A big moment for the Swede. She steps up and sends the Grizzlies to the NAIA National Tournament. Georgia Gwinnett wins the CAC Championship on penalties over Bellevue. And for Tilda Engholm, what a moment. Cool, calm, collected. Champions.
What a moment for the senior. Struggles to find minutes on the season due to a crowded position in a Mike Giuliano's formation. And what does she do? Never waver, never falter, never complains, goes to work every single day, and she's rewarded as the 5th penalty kick taker for Georgia Gwinnett. Finishes lower left away from the goalkeeper, and the glory goes to the Grizzlies. The CAC Tournament Championship is staying here in its rightful home in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
What an unbelievable match by both sides. We'll start with Bellevue. What a performance from them, and what a crushing defeat here in Lawrenceville.
Again, Bellevue, they put their heart and soul into this contest. I know it hurts right now for Tom White and company. It is going to be a long bus ride back to Bellevue, Nebraska, but they have nothing to be ashamed of. They've actually got some great things going on in their campus, Jack. They got a brand new athletic facility that's going to be finished. They're going to move into this coming spring. It's got an indoor facility too as well. They're going to play soccer even in the snow there because be able to move inside. And so it's a heavy heart right now in this moment. It hurts. There's not a whole lot anybody can say or do to get over this pain. Mia Hurt's got a memory of a goal that she's always going to have with her forever. But literally one blink of an eye, one mistouch in penalties is what cost them the CAC championship, and the Grizzlies repeat back-to-back seasons.
Shows how even these two teams are. And the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies, with all the injuries, with all the adversity that they faced this year, are the CAC champions and are heading back to the NAIA tournament.
I can't wait to talk to Mike Giuliano. This has to be, I'm going to say, the grittiest performance of this season. I wonder if it's the grittiest performance by the Grizzlies since he's been the man on the sidelines. I mean, just banged up and bruised, and just can't say enough about the resiliency and the overcome and the, I know it's kind of a gets overused cliche, but the will to win. You don't think Bellevue wanted to win today? Of course they wanted to win today. But when you're not at your best, you're not 100% healthy, and it's cold and windy, all these other extra mental factors can add up to say, you know what? not want to be here right now. You know what I mean? It can the little man can creep into your head, the negativity can grow, and you cannot play at your best. But to overcome all of that for this team this season to win this championship is quite remarkable.
Georgia Gwinnett picked 5 penalty takers. Every one of those penalty takers stepped up in that moment with all the pressure, with all that was in front of them, with a great goalkeeper in goal. 5 in a row.
I can't explain to you. I'm going to try, but it's really difficult to explain how much confidence the Grizzlies lacked on penalty kicks in 2022. I mean, it's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. And so the Grizzlies had a tough mentality that probably cost them a championship in 2022, completely different in 2024. 5 kick takers were just exuberant confidence and did a tremendous job of doing their job and finishing, and GGC's your 2024 champion.
Congratulations to the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies on that win.
Again, Grizzly fans, stay right here to the Grizzly Digital Network. We're going to cover your your post-match trophy presentation. We'll have it all for you right here live. Don't go anywhere. Even for our European audience that's still locked in. You think they were locked? Do you think they're watching from Sweden tonight, potentially?
I'd say with the magnitude of this game, knowing it could be the last, it is not the last for the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies. They take all of the worry out of Saturday. No more bubble talk, no reason to talk about it. They are the champions. They're heading to the tournament. And
so a trophy presentation to follow here shortly. Greatly appreciate everybody tuned in here. It's been a tremendous week for us on the Grizzly Digital Network. 100% student-run production, working hard behind the scenes here. They did a great job, even through the cold and the conditions. Just an awesome, awesome moment.
Oh, man, this team is jubilant, Matt, as they should be. It means just so much more when you win it in that fashion. You have to battle your way through it and earn it, and they sure did today.
Absolutely. Grizzlies are now champions of 7 of the last 8 conference tournaments. They're headed to the national tournament, the promised land, what they want to go to. And again, Jack, that selection show is going to be awfully big Saturday afternoon. We're going to look for that G-Claw to pop up at some point. Stay tuned to social media and, of course, our channels, ggcathletics.com, for all the latest information. We have a really strong indication that we're probably a 2 seed and going on the road somewhere. I don't know where that road is. Is there a chance to be a 2 seed and host? That answer is yes, but it's a very, very small chance. A lot of political things got to happen in front of us in order for that to happen. But that selection committee will get together Friday. It'll be announced Saturday. You can watch the selection show, as will I, on NAI.org. And again, when you're not the 1 seed, Jack, and you're not hosting, it's a bit of a treacherous watch, because you literally could get shipped from California to Indiana or South Florida or even inside the state of Georgia here. There's a couple of teams that got the potential to host as a 1. And so I know the one place I don't want to go, you and I have a common denominator in that place up by 75, and some people can translate that for what they want. It's the place we went last year. I think if our logo pops up in about any other city other than that one, I think we like our shot and our chances. But, again, it could be absolutely anywhere. But I do know this. Next week, the Grizzlies will be in the national tournament playing at least one more game.
And what a finish to this game for a lot of these Grizzlies. Let's talk a little bit about Ola Orlesi. Yeah, how about that fight from her?
Yeah, she's going to steal a lot of the headlines and stories, if you will. But she's just the tip of the iceberg, if you have me. Yolanda Cruz all went through injuries. We thought Natalie McGuire had a concussion over here on the sideline, was out for the rest of the game. She comes back and has a tremendous second half. Kayla McGuire comes out of the contest with a cramp and doesn't come back. There was just so many bumps and bruises and injuries.
We're going to send it down to Dale Long, public address announcer, to announce the tournament awards.
Championship match to determine our conference champion. We begin today's ceremony with the announcement of the all-tournament team. From Spartanburg Methodist College, Logan Harbin. From Carolina University, Annabelle Norwood. From Talladega College, Ana Santos. From Talladega College, Reba Stott. From the University of Jamestown, Allison Johnson. From University of Jamestown, Sydney Mikes. From Bellevue University, Mia Hertz. From Bellevue University, Mahu Serrano. From Georgia Gwinnett College, Rico Yazuzawa.
Mike, help me get that graphic off the screen. It's kind of close to being right.
Oh, go get the graphic off the screen.
From Georgia Gwinnett College, Ayano Kurosawa. And the 2024 CAC Women's Soccer Championships Most Outstanding Player from Georgia Gwinnett College, Ola Oralesi.
What?
Now at this time, CAC Commissioner Meg Shepler presents this year's championship trophy to Georgia Gwinnett College. Tune in on Saturday, November the 16th at 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central on the NAI YouTube channel for the selection show and see where the Grizzlies will play in the NAI first and second round. We thank you for spending this.
Ola Oralesi named the CAC Most Outstanding Player of the tournament.
That makes sense.
Makes
I mean,
sense.
just all the things the bumps and the bruises, the injury to overcome. Doesn't wear the captain's band officially, but very much a leader on this team, plays tremendously well. You look at the fact that the Grizzlies give up one goal over the course of 200 minutes in this CAC championship, and she is a big part of what that is and what it means. And so congratulations again to Mike Giuliano and the Grizzlies for keeping the hardware here in Lawrenceville, adding to the legacy and the collection of hardware that is inside our building, and just really proud, and as per usual, a great day to be a Grizzly.
It sure is a great day to be a Grizzly. The Grizzlies will advance to the NAIA National Tournament. Selection show is on Saturday on NAIA.org. Log in to see where the Grizzlies will find themselves playing in the NAIA tournament.
One more nugget before we log off. You good? First of all, for the Grizzly fans that don't know, behind the scenes, this young man to my left, Jack Little, has been a big part of our broadcast this season. So glad to have him. Jack, you have a tremendous opportunity in front of you this spring, going overseas to pursue your passion and your love for this sport. And, man, I just wanted to say publicly on air, greatly appreciate what you've done for us and how far you've grown. I'm a big fan, and I can't wait to have a front row seat to all the great stories when you come back from overseas for the second time now.
Absolutely. Thank you, Matt. Really appreciate being on here. Really appreciate being able to do these Grizzly games. Love calling this team. They're so fun. It's been so great. But big shout out as well to all of the workers here who are running this broadcast, the 100% GGC student run production. It is really a high quality broadcast that they put on here at Georgia Gwinnett College, and it is evident. The whole country knows it. The NAIA knows it. They've used them at the national tournament, and it is so obvious when you watch the Grizzly Digital Network. You know you're getting a high quality product, and that is thanks to all of these students who come in here and work each and every day under the tutelage of the great Matt Mahoney.
The longer you praise them, the longer they have to be out here in the cold, Jack. So let's wrap this thing up and let's go home.
Absolutely. As always, it's a great day to be a Grizzly.